It's your boy Daniel LionsDen Evans, and you are inside the den, and the next episode starts right now.
May I introduce myself?
Welcome to the pride.
Welcome to the pride.
See the fire in my eyes, yeah. Brothers need to stick together. As a team, we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
Just tell me if it's real.
Hey. What a time, what a time. What a time for a black man to be alive. Living in the struggle while trying to keep our composure. Killing each other while trying to look for that exposure. We all just want to make it, we should do it as a team. Build each other up and they can't even say a thing. Me and all my brothers just stuck together like glue. It's us against the world and you know what we finna do. Woo! Pop a bottle, we in here for celebration. We just wanna be the leaders that's pushing the generation. Take a seat and find your zone for the topic of conversation. Find a way for a positive revelation. Now this really ain't the time to be thinking about yourself, cause we just a bunch of hustlers that's trying to give out some help. We turn the cubs into lions inside of the den. Come and join the brotherhood if you really just wanna win. Hey.
As always, we are in the den reviving, man. This is unrehearsed, unscripted. And once again, I have really good friend of mine, Mr. Lord Phly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You good, man? How you doing, man?
Doing awesome, man. Doing awesome. Y'all might have seen Lord Phly from last season, season 2.
Yes, sir.
On the episode, he was on like, what, 18 or something like 17 episodes, 17, season 2. You've seen it, go back and watch it on YouTube. But look here, brother. So, I mean, it has been about a year to a year. Yeah, man. My man done painted my wall and everything.
Yeah, man.
What has changed since the last time you've been here, brother?
Woo, boy, quite a bit. Books still everywhere. No fillers, no apologies. I got copies now, too. I don't think I had copies last time. So
okay.
That's what's changed. Make sure you get one. I am LionsDen.com. Doing more on that. Like, you know, my focus has always been spread the message. Involved in a lot, planting a lot of seeds, but now it's taking full accountability and responsibility for the roles I believe I start to play and have begun to play in things. So now, you know, I have a director hat that I wear now. I have a producer hat that I wear now. You know, artwork's still going, but the brand has just expanded, and I've come into more understanding of how to actually wield this thing. So, you know, I'm in great spirits, man. Not to say I wasn't last time, but I believe I was figuring it out. Yeah. Now I believe I got a great hold on it, so now I'm, you know, just pushing it forward.
But we all, you know, still trying to figure things out.
That's it.
I mean, the show has taken a dramatic a leap since the last time you've been on.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's the
white dog, the cameras everywhere, the countdown. Man, what's going on, baby? A year, what can change in a year, man? But it's been great.
A lot has changed, brother, and it's for the best, man. And you know, we're just trying to reach higher heights and deeper depths and everything, man. And one of the things that we want to talk about today for you all, you know, who are just now tuning in to the show, the ones who've been riding with me, they know, you know, about Lord Phly. Let's talk about something that's really like, that I'm really passionate about right now, man.
Okay, movie, man. Let's talk about it. Rockstar. The movie. Rockstar the movie, man. Shouts to Ron Jeter, man. 1, 2, 2 R's. For those that know, the man, the myth, the mogul, the mayor, our great city of Raleigh. Man, this has been an amazing experience, amazing process. As I said, you said, what's new? I said, I'm wearing the director hat and producer hat. I'm wearing the actor hat too. Actor hat. Man, this has been quite a process. You know, it started almost a year ago, right? I mean, beginning of this year, it was an idea that Ron brought to me, called me. I mean, me and Ron talked early mornings, late nights. If it was not 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And that's our relationship. Like, it's kind of like check-ins, what you've done, what we getting to, like how we're doing it. So he called me one night. I was like, bro, I'm trying to do a movie. He just dropped this project, Raleigh Rockstar, streaming everywhere. And he was like,
it's a movie or show?
No, Rockstar is music. It's music. He's a musician. So Ron Jr. is a musician. He's a rapper. So with that, Raleigh Rockstar, he dropped that project end of last year. So I said beginning of the year, end of last year, beginning of this year, he called me like, man, I want to do a movie. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. Like, you know, we throw stuff like that with each other all the time. But I was in a place where it's like, I was really kind of winding down on everything. I was really figuring it out. Like, okay, where I need to pick my spots. I need to understand where I need to put my time, my effort. Like, I believe I'm at a great place, but I believe I plateaued and I don't like that. I want to progress, but I need to understand how. I need to understand what I need to put with maybe what I'm already doing. I need to polish this thing. I need to share it. So him coming to me with something like a movie, I'm already like, this is a movie. That's a big project. It's a big idea. It's going to take a lot. It's probably going to take all my focus while I'm trying to already figure out how to start sharing stuff, and you trying to put something in front of me. I was like, all right, bro, well, I need a script. Only when I'm doing any type of movie with you if you give me a script. 2 days later, he gave me a script.
So he was already had this script.
No.
Already.
No.
He wrote the script fresh.
Yes.
In 2 days.
Yes. Because I told him that I needed one. Like, that's our relationship. Like, iron sharpens iron. So he's coming to me knowing that I'm going to help him. I'm going to, you know, that's what we're going to do. But we have standards. It's like, but I have standard for myself. He's one of the main people telling me I can't do everything for everybody. I can't just be, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, you can't, Lord Phly can't do everything for everybody because then it becomes Lord Phly thing, and now, you know what I'm saying, you take the responsibility of the stuff that's not even yours, and that's why you be kind of all over the place, and you be kind of not distraught, but just overwhelmed and kind of frustrated with stuff. So
yeah, that's some good advice.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, him telling me that, it's like, okay, you bringing me a movie, but I need a script, and he brought out a script, so he called me like, but I got a script. I'm like, bro, get out of here. He was like, no, you tell me I need a script. I got a script. He's like, but I'm serious. I want to do this movie. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'll see you in the morning. Because he know I'm a morning person. I see you in the morning. Pulled up on him at 8 o'clock. And he had a script written in his phone. Like, he had literally wrote a script in his phone. Wow. So, of course, it was real raw. I mean, but he broke it down. He wrote it out. Like, he had dialogue. Like, it's like, oh, no, bro, like, you were serious. So that got me hyped. When I was already in a place where I kind of wasn't, but I'm inspired now, like, all right, bro, let's do this. So it's like, well, all right, but we got to really carve out the script. We gonna do a casting call. Like, we just went into it really fast. So we started promoting, like, yo, we doing a movie, Rockstar the movie, looking for people. You hit me, like, yo, you trying to do a movie? Like, yeah, man, we doing a movie, figuring this thing out. We got to have some table reads, just to figure out, you know, who's going to do what, who's going to do what. And we had one. We actually had a few, but we had like an official one. Like, that it was like 25 of us in there. It was a great deal of us in that big room. And we going through the runs. And it's like, in those moments, I'm a visual person. So, but I have a crazy imagination. So I see a lot of stuff in my head. But I'm living in a time where that stuff that was going on in my head is starting to play out in real life, and it played out like how I would have thought it would. Like, yo, we in a table read for real. Like, I watch these interviews and I watch all this stuff and I hear about it. It's like, now we did that. So afterwards, we working to put it together, and it's like, well, this is a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is more than what we thought. Like, you know, we trying to do Zoom calls and it's trying to get everybody on the same time. It's
I remember that.
It's like, man,
I remember those days.
Yeah, man, it's like, man, we got to take a step back and put this thing together. So I would say we got cold on it for a little bit. You know,
I didn't know if the finances was part of the going cold, or if you were just trying to perfect your ideal and polish everything.
I would say we believed it was the first, but I believe it really ended up being the latter. Like, because in the now, we still don't have, you know, much funding or, you know what I'm saying, upfront to do, but we are both one of relationships. Like, we have great face cards. We're great people to people, but then we're also our own individual brand. So it's like putting that to the forefront, like taking off are we doing a movie and we just got to do a movie how everybody else does a movie? It's like, man, this is Ron Judah and Lord Phly doing a movie. The summer, well, let's let's fast forward and skip a little bit, but the year progresses. I go to Atlanta. I go to Atlanta to kind of just rest my brain, like just take a load off. A lot of people believe that I went to Atlanta to like turn it up. And it's like, no, I went to turn it down. Yeah. Because Atlanta is a place where it's already a bunch going on, and it's not because of Lord Phly. I don't have much to do with the things that go on in Atlanta. I have a lot of resources and contacts and things, but I don't have much moving. You know, I went down there to do a mural, make sure I have some steak down there, you know, and I put some artwork somewhere. I believe I can always go back. So that's my mentality towards things. So it's like, well, when I first got there, I did that. It's like, well, that's out the way. Now I can just kind of chill. I can, you know, just process. I can reflect on what's going on, what I've done, understand how to really piece this thing together. So in that time, it's still wrong calling me every day. Hey, bro, we gonna do this movie, bro. We gonna do this movie. All right, bro, we gonna do it. Like, I promise. Like, he was like, bro, what, you moving to the end or something? Like, bro, no, I'm not moving. I don't even know how to explain, like, bro, I'm just good right now. Like, I'm not moving here. I'm not trying to really set up shop in it. I'm just, I'm cool. They're like, hey, you moving to Atlanta. So he's on me like this the whole time. So then the summer comes, barbecue and bars. We spoke about that. That's an event he started earlier in the year. It's bi-weekly, and it's a music showcase. But, you know, there's food, there's different, you know, people showing up, different opportunities given. But, you know, Rome does Raleigh Day every year as an annual event. But I had told him, like, bro, for Raleigh Day to be as big as you want it to be, you need to have smaller events to lead up to it. So you always have conversation about it. You're always speaking around it. It's not, oh, this is mini Raleigh Day. No, this is something different, but it's the lead up to Raleigh Day. Yeah. So it's like countdown. So he took that and ran with it while I'm in Atlanta. I did the flyer. We talked about it, did the flyers literally the week he started. It was the week I went to Atlanta. So he planned for me to host it, do all these things, and I never made one because he did it all summer. So all summer he owned me. I don't know what it was about August, like in my energy, my soul just was like, it just sparked. I woke up like, all right, now I know exactly what I need to be doing. All right, man, all right, well, I'm about to be in Atlanta in like 2 more months. All right, cool. I'm out there. And lo and behold, I was blessed with a car, but it's true, you know what I'm saying? But I had that car for months, and it really kind of just sat because I was like so in my head, like even driving was a lot. Like being on the road and having to deal with stuff. I can articulate that now. In those times I couldn't. It was just like, yeah, I don't feel like driving. I don't feel like doing anything. Wow. And it's like, at first I thought I was depressed. I thought like I was like, no, I understand depression, and you know, I deal with people that have depression. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm just cool right now. Like people know me to be doing a lot, and right now I don't feel like it. And I don't believe I've ever taken that time to do that. Yeah. And now I'm doing it. So then when it sparked, I woke up. I hit my like, yo, Ron, what we doing? He was like, bro, we shooting a movie this week. What you doing? I said, bro, I'll be there. And we started that Friday. I was supposed to get back that Thursday, and something happened in Atlanta, not bad, just something I had to take care of, so I ended up delaying me later. So I missed his first day of shooting. I missed the first day of shooting. But the next day, well, I got there that night. We was together all night to the next day, and we shot the whole next day. And then we shot the next day. And then I went back to Atlanta. And then I came back the next weekend, and we shot. And then I went back to Atlanta. So then it was like, that was the build-up of me coming back to Raleigh and then setting everything up. And then by the time I got back, really the end of September, beginning of October, that's when it exploded. Because the whole time, like, I'm knowing, no, we don't have all the things that I guess most would have on a movie set or the people involved, but I know how to get people behind something. I know how to get people into something. I know how to get people excited about something. Yeah. I said, so, I'm going to do all the behind the scenes. I'm going to take the pictures. I'm going to do the clips. I'm going to start doing these real things that Instagram talking about, and I'm going to do all of that. I'm going to make this thing like, yo, what are they doing? And that's what happened. So then the people that we had met with, we did these table reads with, they hitting me. Like, yo, movie, what's up? We still do it? And you, yep. And this is what we about to do. And fast forward to the day we come, right in this place, and shoot one of the best scenes of the movie, man.
Listen, I am truly, truly humbled, man. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm so proud of this young man. I'm sitting listening to your story, man, and I'm almost about to like be in tears, man, because I know what you went through. I know what you was up against, man.
Yes, sir.
And to be able to be a blessing to you, man. You don't know. You really don't know, bro.
Man, look, like I said to you, man, it was in those times I was telling you, like, I'm even coming to see the car was like a struggle. Like, yo, and then you like, man, just drive.
He didn't believe it was real. Yeah, like my mama called me to ask you on speakerphone so she can hear these words that, man, listen, be blessed, because I really feel like that might have been an Achilles tendon for you, to see you struggling trying to get transportation back and forth, trying to paint these murals but can't get back. I know how it feels to be handicapped, like without transportation. Man. So for me to be able to be part of your journey, man, like, people don't understand, man. Sometimes it's not about a dollar amount, man. Like, when I tell you I do the movie, I do it for free because I know that I stand behind you 100%, man. I really wish I could have done more. Man, look, you did more than what could be asked, more than enough. Like I said, man, like, I'm a firm believer of when you are blessed, you receive blessings. So, like, man, you are a true blessing. It's people like you, though, man. People like Antonio, Soulfvl Design. Oh, man, that's the dude, man. You guys, man. Dude, you guys are the reason why I even started this show, the reason why I'm actually even in mentorship that I'm in, like, because I believe in guys like you, brother. I mean, you have been such inspiration. This man texts me every morning with a motivational video and all kind of stuff. Even when I wasn't, even when I was too busy to even receive it, just the fact that you sent it, like, look, this brother is still, positive influence, man. And I want to give y'all my experience with working with this brother, man. Like, originally, when he came to me with the script, and I struggled, honestly, I struggled with the character because, this is crazy, me being transparent. Because as a motivator, as a man of faith, you know what I mean? There's certain things that I try to shy away from because I know that reputation beget, the kind of energy that people bring to you. And so I thought about, okay, do I really want to do this in this life? And I kept saying, you know what? So for y'all don't know, I'm in this movie with Lord Phly called Rockstar. And my character is called Lucy, which is short for Lucifer. Yes, sir. So as a man of God, you're like, So I struggle with it. So I'm on my mind, like, I ain't gonna let my man down, though. No, I'm gonna do it because this is just a movie. So I came to the conclusion, I said, you know what? People only see one side of me. I said, I'm going to make this character so believable. People are going to have to question whether this is real or not. Like, I want this to be really believable. Yes. And so I started dyed my beard red, for the beginning character. We shot the scene here, man, and I don't want to take anything away from the script. So I'm like, I don't want to add nothing, take nothing away, but if I feel like this need to be, like, I need to portray this character, let me add some flavor to it. So, and boy did it. Boy did it. Hey, he took that grilled chicken and boy, he spiced it up. I'm telling you. Even with the scene being in the office, I said, look, I'm going to get a cigar, make it look real. It's going to be like Suge Knight meets, you know what I'm saying, Suge Knight meets Biggie Smalls meets, a mafia meets power type character, man. I gotta believe it. You brought Lucy to life, and it was crazy because when you say all of that, like, that's what I saw. Like, that's what I saw. Like, it was like I said, I'm co-writer, co-director. So it's like, well, a lot of the casting and like the viewer, like, I'm a visual person, so I'm seeing these things. So when I present it to you, I'm knowing that. Like, man, this is, man, it's like, but I believe, like, if you do it,
it's gonna set a tone for not only the character, but for him, because it's the duality. It's like, no, it's not in any way take away from who you actually are. But I believe who you actually are can pull this off in a crazy way. So that day to show up, man, you got the ladies here, they dressed, you say y'all color coordinated. I'm trying to get to man. He to the nines. I said, yo, like,
I go for the design. I say, listen, your gifts will make room for you. I don't care what you shooting, just look the part, because you never know when you're gonna be called upon something to make something happen.
Dude, I came just to
you was
observe.
but now you in the movie.
I said, look, I said, watch what this guy does, because you're gonna be working on my movie. Mimic him, find out what kind of equipment he's using, because we're gonna probably get that same stuff for our movie. I said, just be a sponge, because I don't know if there was any type of I don't know, like copyright infringement, or if it was for the movie being leaked or whatever. So I said, hey, get some shots of us shooting so we can promote some stuff on our own. And he ended up being in the doggone scene, man.
I mean, look, man, for me, anything that I'm a part of, like that's my foundation. Like that's how I want it to be. Like, yeah, there's always an infrastructure to things. Yeah. You know, I don't really like structure, but I like infrastructures. Yeah. Like, I understand infrastructures. There has to be some type of understanding and flow to things. So, you know, there have to be things in place. No, there have to be a bunch of rules to tell everybody what to do, and you can't do this, and hold you. Like, no, that's not me. I need some impromptu. I need some free flowing, because I need some genuine energy, because I'm a genuine person. I may get to the set and want to switch everything up, and I need everybody to be with that. Mm-hmm. So I want them to be in that same headspace. Oh, you see something that looks better? Okay, no, let me know. Like, oh no, let's shift this whole thing around. So for the production crew, for us all to have that mindset, like I said, man, you guys over. I mean, you know how you get 100 on a test, and then you get a little extra credit because you just did it right. Like, man, that was y'all that day, because that set the tone for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. Like, we had to shoot that scene, and then we had the club scene where now Lord Phly has to act in the scene. Yeah. But when we go to it, I'm thinking we shoot all the scenes around what I had to shoot. It was gonna shoot mine the other day. But oh no, they want me to shoot that day. But because of how I directed this scene, because remember, Ron left. Yeah. He left to set the other scene up and all that stuff. So when we saw it after, he was like, nah, bro. And then Porch was like, no, bro, like, you did that. Like, it's like, I'm not even thinking that. I'm just like, well, we got to get this done. Like, I just want to make sure this is good. Like, I have so much respect for you. And like I said, man, you've been such a blessing to me. Like, it was.
Listen, I appreciate it, man. Like, you know, y'all don't understand. Like, when I tell my people things like, your gifts will make room for you. This started from me being on this show and me doing this show. And I'm not, you know, people think I'm not getting paid. This is free. Yeah. I'm doing this out of hobby. I was giving people opportunities to promote their business and everything. And so to be, you know, they have my acting debut after the history, man, cooking acting, man, and he gave me, like, pretty much gave me creative control for the scene that I'm in. If I'm being in this scene, bro, I need people to recognize when they see the Lions Proud of movie, they didn't know that I had something to do with the color I had, the people that's in the scene. They didn't know that I had something to do with it. Yes, people are gonna see this for years to come. Yes, you know what I mean?
Like, man, and everybody involved. Like, I'm my full. I mean, no wrong. It's not just my fault. You know, I'm not doing this by myself. Our full focus is for this to be something that changes everyone's life. Like, and it's not. It doesn't mean monetary. It doesn't mean, you know. It could mean that. You know, the possibilities are endless. But just in any type of way, being in it, being connected to it, being inspired by it,
like the right person to see it.
That's
man.
it.
And then it's gonna go.
That's it. So,
you know what I mean, like, Tyler Perry. You go back to Atlanta, hey, holler at Tyler Perry.
Oh, just
hey, we got something.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be running around with this thing like extra, read all about it. Watch that movie. Yeah, like that's what I believe my biggest gift and biggest thing is my voice and my way of highlighting and bringing attention and awareness to things. So all of the behind the scenes and the stuff that have to be done to make it that thing to be able to do that. Oh man, I'm so excited for that point. Like, Tyler Perry And Spike, they're gonna have to talk to me, or their assistants, or PR people. Somebody's gonna have to talk to me. They're gonna have to tell me no directly. Like, nah, that's not it. Do another one. Okay, bet. What does it need? Because at that point, I know what it takes to do a movie.
By that time, you have a budget.
Come on, man. Like, so I'm cool with the no's if they're, but that exists. That's still gonna exist. We're still gonna put that on platforms and be distributed. So if they like it or not, they really don't care. I'm in front of them, so they know, like, oh no, I'm coming. I'm coming. Y'all are a name. I'm gonna be a name in this thing because I believe in myself. I believe in the people that I got started with. I believe in the people that believe in me. And it's like, no. When you ask me in the beginning, it's like, what was new? It's like, no, man. When I first transitioned to Lord Phly, it was a spiritual journey. You know, maybe this is one of the first platforms I really said how that came about. But it's a spiritual journey. So a lot how Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali. Yeah. No, I'm not Muslim or anything. No, I'm not of any religious, confinement, but spiritual journey. I transitioned to Lord Phly, and it was about spreading the message. It was about serving my purpose, to create and to inspire, making sure I was a messenger to change the world with self-awareness, just bringing people to be more self-aware. So with that, it was a real high energy, real raw, I feel like that now, but I got it together. It's not raw anymore. Like, I feel like just reinvigorated, rejuvenated, but now before it was, I just need people to know Lord Phly, I need people to respect Lord Phly, I need people to spell it right, I need people to know I spread a message. Like, yeah, I paint, yeah, I do all these things, but no, I spread a message. I'm a figure of inspiration, motivation. And I believe it was a long time that I may have already established that respect and that, and I still was just fighting for it. So it just took some time. That's why I said that taking that step back and just reflecting like, man, I got to where I really get to, but I want so much more, and I know how to do it. Let me go into this. So that's why now it's like, oh no, now I'm excited. Like I was hyped before, but oh man, when you see your work and you put it together and see it as a whole, man, that's when you can really like get excited about things. Because, like I say, I've never really in my life ever wanted to be an actor or any other movie. Like people know I've been telling my story for a long time. Like the people don't believe, but I am an introvert. I was so nervous as a kid, like public speaking, like I had a stuttering problem and all that. So I wasn't very confident coming up, and so never had any desire to be. In front of camera, man. In the forefront. But because one of my goals is to be the #1 motivational speaker of the world, I got to come after Eric Thomas. Hey. I got to do things that Eric Thomas ain't done. Hey. I ain't seen Eric Thomas in no movies. Okay. So I got to get some credibility going. Okay. And so that's why I say I'll do it for free, because not about the money, it's about the recognition. It's about putting some stuff out there so people can say, when I do the experience, and I do put out this stadium full of people, and I am called to speak, they're going to say, oh, that's that dude that played in that movie. That's how they're going to see this because they're going to hear him speak. So, and it's all about motivating people. I've been through some times, man, where, like you're talking about depression and all that I wasn't even feeling 100, man. But the only thing that got me through was motivating somebody else to make them be 100. Man. And by them being 100, that pulled me out of the hole I was in, and I was able to get back right because of just that transfer of energy, man.
Fisher, WREL News, Raleigh. Wilders Grove Youth Center says the concert promoter did other things. What you talking about, dude?
Run it. Question when I just woke up. First of all, you don't need more bitch.
She over here talking about so she's gonna be your second baby mom.
Let's stay focused, man. We get Jeremiah, we get a big promotion, and then we get to the movie.
Nigga, you're not hearing me, bro. I need you to care about Jeremiah right now.
So just to transfer energy. So being able to see your journey. Like this is how I look at people when I'm dealing with them. When I say, look, I can see you in the future. I said this last time. If y'all go watch the tape, I cherish the moments where we were at ground zero. Because I understand it as a progression. You're going to get to a point one day where I'm not going to be able to just have a conversation with you, but I have to talk to your agent, But I have to go through some kind of security. And so one day, listen to me, Lord. One day when you're on the stage, accepting that award for the work that you put out, this is where I'm at with you. You're going to have to say, I got my journey started inside the den, man. It's inevitable. Hey, look. When you win, you're going to win.
I do one better. I'm on that stage, man. You in that room. That's just like, Drake has a line. It was like, never going to the Met because they only give you a +1. And I got to bring the set. Got to bring the crew with me. Got to bring the G's with me. So, if I'm nominated for an award and y'all expect the Lord Phly to show up, I need a section. What do you mean? Look, you want me to be there. You don't know how many people is coming to get here. Like, so they gotta be there. And they gonna look good too. If they not already stars, you gonna believe they're stars when they show up. I mean, so look at you now. So it's like, no man, like it's for me, yes, I do. Man, I live a life I never aspired for those things. Yeah. Because growing up, I was put in responsibility roles at 4 years old. By 5 years old, I was watching kids. It's like by 8 years old, like I'm top of my class. I have to help everybody at home with their homework. I had 17-year-old parents, right? So my parents had me at 17. So we grew up together. They just having babies. They treated me like a grown-up. And it's because of, I learned now in my older age, they tell me I'm just like, man, you was just different. Like you was way ahead of what a kid was supposed to be. So it was like we just were able to kind of just tell you something and you did it. So then it was like we put you in a role that probably didn't make sense, but you were able to do it. So if it didn't make sense, it worked. So for me, it's like I was bred for responsibility. So when you say you were introverted, so was I. Yet people saw it as because I'm a talker. But it's like, no, people don't know that I was talking for someone else. Like, I was put in a responsibility to do that. But for myself, nah, I really didn't care. Like, it was like, I'm not even worried about that. Like, being able to paint and all these things I did as a kid, but I was never doing them to show anybody. And then transitioning to Lord Phly, he told me, he was like, look, man, everything that he didn't tell me how to spread the message. He just said, go spread it. So I'm just like, well, I can draw. Let me draw something and by any means. That's it, by any means. He's like, do it by any means. So it's like, well, I'm going to just utilize what I know of myself. I'm going to start doing these things. That's why I would never take on any type of title or anything, because it's like, no, I know people and respect people that do this for a living. Like, people that paint murals. And it's like, I don't want to disrespect them because they know that I do 12 things. I don't put the time, effort, focus into it that they do. But then they have them tell me back like, nah, Phly, but you do this stuff. It's like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's like me, maybe it's not introverted, but it's like, for me, I talk about myself and what I'm doing to get other people up. It's like, no, I really don't care that much. I care more about what you're doing. I'm so excited to get you up. Maybe you telling you what I did this time will help you get up. So, man, you being inspired in these cameras, man, like being sitting in here is like, dude, yo. I'm looking at the clock like, damn, I only got 13 minutes, but I'm happy, like, nah, cut me off. It's crazy because I met this guy. I met this guy through King Ashbell. I mean, can you believe that King Ashbell, which is another one of my guys, he's best friends with Soulfvl Design. They went to school together, and I was looking for somebody to come in here and paint a mural on my wall. And he said, I don't know the guy, I just know him on Instagram, but he does this, and so you got to negotiate your own, like, I'm like, let me talk, and this guy right here, man, look, man. And man, when I tell you, and I can tell you honestly now, man, I was in a space where, I'm gonna be honest, I am immaculate with numbers, but I don't really understand money. Like, I get money, and I understand every way to make somebody else on, but for myself, it's because I don't put a price on myself. I don't put I'm a priceless asset that you should appreciate and connected. Especially because I don't ask for anything. Now, I just want to give you something, and all I ask for is that you respect me for being the sole individual that I am. It's Lord Phly. Spell it right, don't get it wrong. It's like, that's me. Just know that. So it's like now, being connected to so many things that I mean, this is business now. Like, Lord Phly's a brand now, and I have books and I have things. But it's like, imagine having a book and wanting to give it out for free, but I invested money into getting it made. So everybody around me is like, but what are you doing? Like, Phly, you got 30 million ways you can make money. And it's like, yo, because it's not what it's about for me. Like, yo, my words is published. They're going to live forever. These people got to have it. I send the same message every day. Like, people just paying attention, but hey, so what? Let's get it. That's like, no, now I'll have so much more I want to do. Man. It's like, no, you got to buy these books. And you go stream this movie. And you go book Lord Phly. But if you book me for $1,000, you gonna get $1 million worth of experience. Like, that's what I bring. Because you already getting that before I put a price on it. But now I understand, articulate the respect between. It's like, no, you want me to come with the things that you saw last time. That takes money. Like, if you want me to show up and just be in the room, cool, I do that. And I definitely make a show for you. But I want to come with the trimmings like you want me to come. So, hey, let's get it right and we're going to do it.
I'm immaculate with numbers.
I know, really, bro.
But I'm bad with money.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can attest to that because when I asked him for a quote from my wall, he had a number. I'm like,
yeah, I had the number. I did the math, but then this is what happened. I did the math, and as soon as I did the math, in my own head, I don't know if I feel comfortable telling this man $6,000. When that's probably, I would say, honestly, half of what my weight has accumulated to outside. Like, I've done city meals. Like, no, I really should be getting $10,000 a pop just for putting but like I said, I don't understand that, and I deal with people. My business is people. I gotta talk to a person and tell them $10,000 where I'm dealing with a person. Now, they may look like they got it, but at the same time, they're gonna look at me like, I'm going for some artwork. Because I'm not coming with everything that would present the $10,000. But no, but you gonna get that experience worth it. But man, I can't tell him that. So when I said it, he like, man, I don't think I was thinking about investing $6,000 in a meal. And I felt it. Like, yo, I wasn't expecting. I felt it real bad. But listen though, I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I believe in him as a person. And I'm investing into him as a person. Like, the artwork is cool, it's fine, it looks awesome. He even did some artwork for Cyber's Gaming. So I'm investing in him as a person because I feel like this is gonna be bigger than this mirror. And where we at now? So right before we get done, man, I have to ask you this last question and you can elaborate. What are some of the new projects you're working on? What are some of the things you're working on outside the movie? Okay, let's talk about some other projects you're doing right now. So, Ask Phly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 o'clock, Facebook, Instagram. It's my live show where it's Ask Phly. I believe in my life and my journey as Lord Phly. It's always a lot of questions. Hey, Phly, how do I do this? How do I get this done? Who do I connect to make this happen? Hey, man, what's the best? So it was like, man, all I get in this reflection period that I was taking, I was like, man, people just always asking me for something. So, you know, I'm gonna make something of that. Ask Phly. Now I'm gonna give them a reason and a way to do it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can Ask Phly. So I come live, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Facebook, Instagram, Ask Phly. A topic or a question that maybe I have or someone sent to me, and it may be something as simple as, you know, what does life mean to you? Or specific as, have you ever thought about death? You ever thought about killing yourself? Like, that's been a topic. Well, these are conversations that happen, and these are things that we think about. But I believe if it's open forum and open conversation in regards to it, the people can feel better about not only feeling that way, but, you know, moving forward within that and not dwelling within it. So it's just like having a place where people can come and can talk to me. It's live. It's very genuine, impromptu. You know, I may repeat the same thing 10 times. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I'm feeling. But for me, everything revolves around the message, and I needed a platform to get the message on. So that's what Ask Phly is. Well, I'm excited. I want to be on Ask Phly as well. For sure. And I pray that once the movie is being done, that you do a interview with the cast. Oh, no. That's all. So what will happen is Lil Names with Lil Phly. Okay, so that's another platform. That's YouTube. That's powered by no internet. So my guys that you met that's shooting the movie, shouts to Porch Poppy, no internet. He came to me and was like, bro, we gotta do a platform. Like he's like, bro, how you talk to people and what you do? He was like, but you whatever you wanna do. So in my head, I just kept Arsenio Hall and Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know why that just I'm like, yo, I gotta do something like a serial
because Soulfvl Design, you know, came to me a few months ago. It might have been like back in May or June, and he was like, "We need to do something outside, inside the den." And so I started the hashtag "Heard It From the Den." Like I just dropped just basic like nuggets and knowledge stuff. Drop it, say "Heard It From the Den." I mean, like you heard it from the den first. You don't hear it from nobody else. You heard it from the den. Heard it from the den. So we started "Heard It From the Den." We went to Vegas in August. That was dope. Yeah, and I took my man with me, man, and so he can get the whole Vegas experience on camera, because this is the first time I'm able to be able to be in this type of platform environment. And one day when we get to his episode, we're gonna let him explain his experience about being with the Lions Pride on the road to Vegas. Everything we did. I can tell you look lit. I was watching. I was tuning in. Hey, I wanted to be a fly on the wall in Vegas, baby. I wanted to be a fly on the wall in Vegas, baby.
When that episode dropped, when we do that episode, oh man, we got some stuff for y'all.
Yeah, man, that was y'all did that. Like y'all did that. Like, and I wanted to be. Now how this trip came about, we actually supposed to be doing a Lions Pride plow. Oh wow! Trip to Miami, Florida. I was going to invite 15 to 20 entrepreneurs, like brotherhood. And when he was here when I was trying to get that stuff going. People, their money wasn't right, their time wasn't right. I'm saying, you know what? I don't want to be the only one that's putting up. Like, I want somebody to come in, and so I said, you know what? We didn't get it done in time. Let's just go. I'm gonna invite this man to Vegas, man, and it was one of the good experiences that we had in a long time, and that's gonna actually promote. I want to still do this Miami trip. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna do this trip. To Miami. Lions Pride on the Prowl. Road a trip to Miami. I want to get all these guys together, man. We want to do this thing, and I wanted to show what black excellence looks like when we all together. Because there's a stereotype that when black men get together, we can't be successful, negative, and all this kind of stuff. So I wanted to show this for the truth. I want to show what it looks like when black people, when black men, entrepreneurs, businessmen, you know, fathers, husbands, when we get together and go together, what it looks like, and he's going to be the one behind the theme. So you're welcome when we get this thing set down. It's going to be some time. I want to do it next year because, you know, we got some things coming. Okay. But you're working on some other projects too, but you got... Yes. I got... So, Lord Phly, episodes drop Wednesday. Season 1, I have 5 episodes that drop. That's on no internets, YouTube, but if you type in Lord Knows with Lord Phly, spell Lord Phly right now, LRDPHLY, you'll get to it. Lord Phly, Ask Phly. I have Views and Vibes, live music review. That's Wednesdays, live at 8 on Facebook. My man Vintage. We, you know, just do live music reviews. You know, people able to send music in. As I'm heavily connected to music. My man Vintage does music. He's connected to music. And it was like just around. We were seeing a lot of stuff, and it was like, man, we need to actually give people critiques and understanding how to progress, not just, oh, this is hot, or this is trash. It's like, okay, I get the theatrics, I get the entertainment, but if people are not really gaining from these things, why are you doing it? And it's like, I had always thought about doing one. He came to me about doing it, so it's like, all right, bet, I don't have to wear the sole responsibility of it, and we can do this together, but he's an entertaining, animated guy. Like, you would think he's a comedian. You know, check out Vintage, In the Classroom with Vintage on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He had his first episode drop, but he's, you know what I'm saying, just hilarious. So he provides that part, but he's also a real guy. So while he's telling you it's trash, he's gonna tell you why. And then me, you know, they always tell me I'm always trying to be PC, but it's like, no, this is genuine how I am. I don't intake things to have emotional judgment on it. This is trash. This is like, no, I intake it and I'm thinking of how to make it better. So if I hear a song, it's like, man, the production can be better, the mix can be better, this can be better, that can be better. So that's Views and Vibes. Catch that Wednesdays at 8 on Facebook. But the big thing, the Phly Bar. Man, if y'all seen Life and y'all seen Eddie Murphy Raise, boom, 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 that's the Phly Bar. You just never know who pulling up. You never know what it is. It's not about a bar, it's an experience. You know what I'm saying? It's private invite. You know, I always share the flyer, never the address. So the only way to get the address is to connect with Lord Phly. And for me, it's really about putting those like-minded individuals in the same room, but not with the pressures of having to be you and do, it's like, no, just be you, come chill, take a load off. If you do something creative and fire, just come vibe and kick it. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to get connected.
Please.
Because I want to be connected to Lord Phly and all these different events. And I need my guy there.
No, bro.
This is what I'm going to do right now. Everybody watching this show, this episode right now, this is by far, I'm so proud of my dude. It's hard for me to I can't cut it off right now. I'm proud of it. I can't cut it off, but I have to say, I got to make this announcement. So I'm going to extend an olive branch. I have my own television network on Roku.
Okay.
Lions Pride View. Y'all get me on Roku. Lions Pride View. You see season 1, season 2, and season 3 of Inside the Den on my Roku station. I want you to connect with Soulfvl Designz. And with your permission, I want to bring all your content over to my television network so people can see you on a larger scale. Because in my mind,
let me drop one on here, man.
Roku has about 5 million subscribers. We're not talking about 100 likes on Facebook or 5,000 likes on Instagram. We're talking about 5 million people, and they are over in different countries as well. So here's the plan. My plan is to bring black content together, like a BET type, but it's going to be Lions Pride View, where I have 15 to 20 content creators on my platform. And so let's say whenever Rockstar comes out, before they even see Rockstar, they're going to already know you on my platform. And when they see it drop, they're going to say, ooh, I know that guy. Yeah. You ever watch somebody so long you think you know him, but you don't know him. What's in it like, who the heck are you? Like, oh, I've been watching all your clips. I don't mean, I know you. Yeah. They're going to know who Lord Phly is. They're going to know who Soulfvl Designz is with Backyard Shenanigans. They're going to know who Inside the Den is, Lions Pride. Yes, sir. They're going to know us, and we're going to change the world. And I want to invite you over to my platform, and anything you got with your events, I want to be present. Okay. I want to be in the place. You know, I got some free time coming up where I can actually do some things, and being in this movie has really inspired me to be more on the scene a little bit more. To be more visible, to be more, you know, I mean, you look good, man. People need to see. You experience. I try to get that experience, man. People say I ain't got no style, but my swag is different because I'm a little older guy, you know what I mean? But man, I'm comfortable in my skin right now. You look good. 2 years old, man. I'm comfortable in my skin, and I just want to be part of something great, man. So we're gonna do this thing. We are, and we will continue to be, and we have so many more great things to do. So man, that's awesome. This is your camera here, bro. Any final thoughts? What you got for the people?
Just stay tuned to Lord Phly, man. Spell it right, never get it wrong. You're going to see, you're going to hear, you're going to feel, you're going to experience so much more. I don't have enough time to name it, but just understand that this is not something that is going to be few and far between. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just come be a fly on the wall for all the episodes. So there you go, baby. This is on the wall for all my job. So, I appreciate you, man. It's really hard to cram all. Yeah, man. Like I can literally sit here and talk to this man for hours. And look, man, I just want to just say, brother, look, man, I believe in everything that you're doing, brother. I appreciate you. One of the reasons why I do what I do. I thank you, man. I believe in everything you're doing. So anything you need from me, I don't care what it is, man. If I can make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen. I appreciate you. I love you as a human being. I love you as a brother. Dude, this is what we need to be doing more of in the community. And like I told you last time, dealing with the car situation, man, look, find somebody, pray it forward, man. Each one teach one, brother. You are doing an awesome thing, brother. Thank you, man. I love you, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now in front of everybody, I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro. I love you all, man. Like, I appreciate y'all. Over nothing, man. This is just real talk, man. But anything you need, brother, let me know, and I'll do everything in my power. Man, I got you to make it happen. I got you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. So listen, that's our show for today. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of Inside the Den.
We will be back with you all soon. Stay tuned. Inside the Bean on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Go to Roku, Lions Pride View. Catch all the episodes from season 1, 2, and the current season we're in right now. Catch my man Lord Phly.
Stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. I'm a lion, ain't nothing but a anything. We on fire, and my brothers, they on fire too. And we'll fight for each other, that's what Lions do.
Progression of the team is the purpose of our devotion. You can see that we've been working and really having some motion. None of it was given, you know that we had to hustle. And that's just how it is when you coming about the struggle. They say it takes a village when you raising a child, and they all turn into your family after a while. We gotta feed into each other, show love to one another. Not a race, but I know we can all finish the mile. When we step up in the den, you letting go of your past. You the only person that can really hold yourself back. The pride and strength of a lion is truly your match. Everybody has it when you a part of the pack. Now this ain't the type of place that'll judge you for who you are. We just get you on your way to becoming a superstar. I told you once before and I can tell you again. Come and join the brotherhood if you really just trying to win. What's up?
Brothers need to stick together. As a team we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel. Just tell me if it's real. Brothers need to stick together. As a team we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel.
Tell me how you feel.
Just tell me if it's real.